this is going to be a tarot and oracle card reading for all signs. I'm going to blow on the deck, give it a knot to get rid of any energy from past readings. We're going to find out what's going on in this situation. So this is for somebody who is really going through a rough time right now. I don't know if this is you or somebody you're dealing with. They might do certain behaviors where it may seem like it's a lot of drama, but it's really just a cry for help. So they might be going through a dark night of the soul right now. So I don't know if this is you or somebody you're dealing with, like I said, but they're really going through a rough time right now. Okay, what else, spirits? This might be interfering with your energy. So like if they're going through the dark night of the soul or they're really going through a rough time, somehow it could be affecting your energy as well. So I don't know, maybe we're talking about a twin flame situation here because the two, you guys would mirror each other and you would be able to feel their energy. Okay, what else, spirits? I don't know if that's meant to come out or not. We'll see if that comes out. What else do we need to know about this situation? This person might also not be showing you how they feel. They're not letting on that they're going through this. It's kind of like she's got this veil over her body. She's trying to veil her emotions, but you might feel it. So on the surface, it might look like this person's not going through anything, like everything's fine with this person, but deep down inside, they're definitely going through a very, very difficult time. So that's either you or them. If it's you, then your energies, you're interfering with their energy. But I think for most people, this is going to be them going through maybe the dark night of the soul and it interfering with your energy. What else do we have? Yeah, this is a twin flame. This is a twin flame relationship. This card does say twin flame. So that is why if they're going through a really hard time, you can feel it. Yeah, this says someone doesn't want to be seen, just like I just got done saying. See, this card, it says a cry for help, and it's this somebody has this veil over them. So they're trying not to show this. They don't want you to know that they're going through this. They don't want you to see them go through this tough time, but you can feel it. You know it's happening. And then we have the X factor. Someone is still caught up with an ex, needing to X people out that are toxic. So that might have something to do with why this person is going through it. Maybe they're still dealing with a toxic karmic person and they're needing to completely get that person out of their life. Maybe they've tried, but that still needs to happen. So that's what we have so far. Let's see, what other deck do I want to use? Let's use Wisdom of the Oracle. So let me know down in the comment section if you can feel your twin flames energy. Have you had any weird times where you feel really upset or nervous or anxious and it's like it's not coming from you? You don't have any reason to feel that way, but all of a sudden you just, a feeling comes over you. I'd like to know who I am connecting with, who this reading is for. Be sure to give the reading a like and share if you can, if you have anybody to share it to. And of course, subscribe and hit the notification bell to make sure that you don't miss any videos, any important details from Spirit. Now, the first part of my readings, just in case you're new to my readings, are long-term. There's no specific time frame for, like, if it suggests something's going to happen. We're not focusing on time frame just yet, but we will do that in the bonus extended reading. In the bonus extended reading, we will look at what's going to happen with regard to the situation in the next 6 months to a year or sooner. So if you want to know what's going to happen sooner rather than later, definitely make sure to check out the bonus extended reading. Okay. So far, these cards are saying, I feel like you're trying to manifest a better outcome with this person. And because this is number 11, and this says by the book. So this card always makes me think of needing to learn about the law of attraction and make sure you're applying the principles kind of by the book, like applying the principles correctly. So make sure you're going through all the proper steps and make sure you're doing it the way you're supposed to, because that will help in this situation. I do feel like you're going to be mending things with this person. We do have this mending card come out here. And that is number 52, which breaks down to 7. 7 is good luck. So I think you're going to go into a period where you mend things, where things get better. And then we have this card, peace. So there's a dove and there's an egg. So I think there will be like a new beginning with this egg and it'll be very peaceful. This card is number 23, which breaks down to 5. For me, 5s are change. So there's going to be big changes. And then we have another card that has an egg with a heart on it. So new beginning. And this says loyal heart. And there's these 2 owls. Their bodies are facing away from each other, but their heads are looking back. So it's like 2 souls, 2 hearts that can't move on, that keep looking back at each other. And, you know, with the key phrase here, loyal heart, this person, your hearts are loyal to each other. You can't move on. And there's also this little key here. So I feel like there's going to be a key. This is number 35, which would break down to 8. 8 is abundance. We have luck, we have abundance. These same messages keep seeming to come out in these readings. So I do think, you know, you are manifesting something better, mending fences with this person, whoever this person is. Well, your twin flame. And it will be peaceful. There is a need for you to remain poised. So she's on this pedestal here. So kind of try to stay in your power. Don't let anything shake you. Maybe this person puts you on a pedestal, but don't let them knock you off. I mean, that's kind of the messages I'm getting for that card. Even if this is really hard, I see that right now you're kind of in between situations. You're in between worlds. You're in between a situation that looked very dismal, gray, dark, cloudy, stormy, and you're going into a time period that's going to seem very vibrant and happy. But right now you're kind of in that weird middle ground where maybe you can see a light at the end of the tunnel, but you're not there yet. So you might feel like you're in some kind of weird middle place. In the past place, the reason why it was so, or part of the reason why that it was so dismal is because you guys kept going around and around in circles. You kept doing the same stuff, different day, kind of spiraling, going round and round, never really breaking out of kind of a toxic cycle here. But I do see you moving through that now. This is number 25, which breaks down to 7. 7 is good luck. So you will be going into kind of a new lucky cycle with this situation. Long term, can you tell me what else the long-term outcome will be? Just saw the Lovers card. Long term, what will happen? Okay, well, before anything gets good, one of you is feeling left out in the cold, is losing faith in the connection, might be having money problems. Maybe that's why they're really, they're striving. They're really going through a rough time right now. But it is a 5, which suggests that that will change. Okay, change to what? One more. Yep, I told you I saw the Lovers card, and there it is, coming out. I knew that was going to pop out. 78 cards in this deck. 78, and only 2 are my Twin Flame cards, the Lovers card and the 4 of Wands. And right now I have 2, 4, 5 cards out of 78 cards in the deck, and the Lovers was one of them, and I told you it was going to come out. Rewind that if you need to rewatch it. I said it was going to come out, and here it is. So yes, this is definitely a Twin Flame situation. We have the Twin Flame card here. And now we have the Lovers card, which is 1 out of 2 of my twin flame cards. All right, so let's put these all together. So we have, so I do feel like union will happen for you long term here. We will go into the bonus extended to find out if it's going to happen in the next 6 months to a year or sooner. And we'll also get a lot more information for you about what you can do to make sure it happens, what you should be focusing on, what you can do to help the situation out, and kind of get more information on any pitfalls that might come up so that you can kind of be forewarned. We have 7 of Pentacles. So this is like you've planted the seeds and you've just been waiting. It says growing together, slow burn, waiting. So you've been waiting a long time. Behind the scenes or underneath the surface, you're growing together, but you can't see it yet. It hasn't popped through the surface yet. We do have the Hierophant. There might be a need to meditate here. The Hierophant can also be marriage, which I think with these 3 cards, that actually could, even though this picture is him meditating, it can be 3 things. It can be, you know, he's meditating. It can be talking about spirituality, spiritual leadership, somebody like the Pope, only, you know, could be with religion, could be conventional, something conventional, but it also could be like the Pope, but only with spirituality. So it could be talking about you or them being a spiritual leader. I mean, it can be all these things. But with these 3 cards, I feel like we're talking marriage here because the keywords on this Hierophant are marriage, shared values, and spirituality. Could be spiritual marriage. We also have the King of Pentacles, which the King of Pentacles to me is very stable and secure. He could be just a masculine energy who's coming in, who has money, or you guys make money together, but it says successful, enduring provider. So this might be somebody who's going to want to step up and take care of you. Maybe in the past they had money woes. Maybe that's why they're so stressed out, because they want to be able to come in and offer you something and take care of you, but they're having money woes. They don't feel like they're good enough for you. They feel like you could do better. So they're really upset and they're going through this dark night of the soul. But I think things are going to change. Remember, when they go through the dark night of the soul, if we're talking twin flames, they're going to go through an ascension period and things are literally going to change for them. And that is a very rough period while you're going through it. But I think you come out on the other side a lot better off, is what I hear. I'm still in the midst of going through it myself. But these cards are telling me that you've planted the seeds. What you don't see is what's underneath the surface. So it's still underneath the surface, but long term here, we're going to go into the bonus extended in a second to find out short term. But long term, I do think there's going to be marriage. There's going to be union. There might be a hard decision that happens that you need to take or they need to do before you get to this stability. But I do see the stability coming for you. Keyword in the middle here is soulmate. So even though you're twin flames, you're also people that have lived past lives, had past loves together, your soulmates. So if you're watching this and this is for you, these cards are suggesting that you do belong with your twin flame, because some people think, oh, not all twin flames will end up together. Your cards, if this is for you, it is saying there's going to be union, stability, marriage. Okay. Thing is, this is a general collective reading, so you need to use your intuition to know if it's for you. If you aren't sure, or you have any other questions, you can get a personal from me on my website, www.bossasswitch1111.com. Link is down below. But what we're going to do now is we're going to go over to the bonus extended reading where we do get a lot more details for you. Find out what's going to happen in the next 6 months to a year or sooner. So, you know, is this union marriage going to happen in that time frame? Is that where the energy's headed? What, like I said, what pitfalls? What do you need to do to help this out? So it's going to give you a lot of very valuable information, wisdom, guidance to be able to get this union and maybe money as well. We have the King of Pentacles, so potentially money too, but definitely at least some kind of commitment with your twin flame. So if you want to know more, you want to know those details, only my Patreons can get access to those details. It is exclusive to my Patreon, and it's only $5.55. And that's not just for this one reading. That actually gets you exclusive access to all of my bonus extended readings that I've done up until this point and all the readings that I do going forward. So exclusive, unlimited access for whatever time period you pay for. So if you pay for a month, you get a month's worth of access for only $5.55. So it's a great deal. What are you waiting for? Go down below, click the link. I'll meet you over there right now.